There's so much more to being a great content creator than writing a social media post that goes viral or being able to write a killer headline. And very often it's not your writing skills or your marketing strategy that's actually holding you back. Often it is your mindset. So if you want to know if it's actually visibility sabotages that are holding you back from getting your brand to where you want it to be, stick around, because here are the 5 most common visibility sabotages that I see all the time among coaches, creatives, and heart-led entrepreneurs. Do you look at other coaches, creatives, or entrepreneurs in your industry who seem to be absolutely killing it and wonder, what is it that they've got that I don't? Or what do they know that I don't? When I first started out in business, I felt exactly the same as you. I saw so many people with less experience and less expertise than me doing the things that I wanted to do. And I wanted to know, what was their secret sauce? What was I doing wrong? And after a while, I started to think, well, maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. Maybe I just don't have what it takes. Maybe I should just stop. And then I had this massive light bulb moment. And I realized that the only difference between me and the people doing the things that I wanted to be doing, like writing the books and appearing on the podcast and being invited onto the bigger stages, was that they had decided to stop playing small, and they had committed to rooting out all those sneaky little limiting beliefs and visibility sabotages that keep you there. When I realized this, it was such a massive relief. They weren't necessarily any better than me. They probably didn't have a secret sauce. They had just simply decided, and I realized there and then that I could too. Hi, I'm Kate, and spotting where I was sabotaging and keeping myself hidden was a massive game changer for me inside my business. So if you feel like that you are hiding, give me a thumbs up, because this video is for you. And if you're new around here, welcome. I do tutorials to help coaches, creatives, and heart-led entrepreneurs grow their businesses through content, copy, and storytelling. So if that's exactly what you need, make sure that you subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time a new tutorial lands. So, how are you sabotaging and holding yourself back from being the leader that you really want to be inside your business? Visibility sabotages can be sneaky, persistent, and sometimes downright silly, and we all have them. So here is a rundown of the 5 most common visibility sabotages that I see with my clients and students. Visibility sabotage number 1, you second guess everything you post because you're worried what your friends and family will say. When I first started my business and started creating content and sharing on social media, I was constantly filtering what I really wanted to say because I was worried about what my friends and family would think. The ongoing script in my head is that they would be thinking, well, who does she think she is? And oh gosh, Kate's so annoying because she's constantly posting about this business and I don't care about it, etc., etc., etc. There were so many reasons that I thought that people didn't want to hear from me and my friends and family were going to get annoyed by me. Now I don't think of it at all, really, and I just share what I like because most of my friends and family support what I do, and I'm not actually posting the content for them. So if this is something that's holding you back, you need to stop this now, because this is one of the sneakiest visibility sabotages that can keep you playing small. The chances are they probably aren't thinking all those things that you think they're thinking. You know, they're just scrolling on by and you're absolutely overthinking it. And if they are, well, it's time to start caring less and focus on showing up, serving, and being visible for your ideal customers. Number 2, you feel like emailing your list or posting in your group is annoying your audience. So let's say you've grown your email list. Hooray! It's great news. It's exactly what you need to be doing to grow your business. But you never actually email them because you have this feeling that you don't want to be the person who's cluttering up their inbox with stuff that they don't want to read. Here's the thing. They joined your email list because they wanted to get the inside scoop on you. So there's absolutely no point going to the effort of growing that email list or starting that Facebook group and getting more members inside or subscribers if you're never actually going to contact them and nurture them. So stop giving them the cold shoulder or only emailing them once in the blue moon. Assume that they're there because they want value from you. And if they decide that you're not for them, there's always the unsubscribe button. There is no hard feelings. You secretly measure your self-worth around how many likes your posts get. So you're posting on social media and nobody's liking or commenting on your post. And rather than thinking, oh, well, that one didn't work, we'll try again with something else next time, or I'll tweak the headline, you start going into paranoia mode and you start thinking, oh, I'm annoying everybody. Nobody likes me. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. And then what happens? You stop showing up or you start hiding a little bit more in your content. Here's the thing. Even though we all know this, if you are starting to get paranoid and measuring how much value you offer on the amount of likes and engagement your posts are getting, you are going to keep yourself playing small. Here's why. Number one, your value is not measured in the amount of likes that you get. Number two, even though people aren't liking and commenting, it doesn't mean that they aren't watching. And number three, your value isn't measured in how many likes you get. Number four, you tell yourself that nobody will notice if you don't show up today. So while I'm a firm believer that we shouldn't be consistently visible for consistency's sake, and that some days you're just not feeling it and it's time to just kind of put your feet up and watch a little bit of Netflix, other times you need to be really aware when this is turning into a consistent visibility sabotage. Because if you are thinking this more often than not, it probably is. The truth is you can't do that because you cannot grow your know, like and trust when they can't rely on you to show up. So if you are starting to feel that maybe you're thinking that because you're trying to keep yourself hidden and play small, it's time to pay attention. Content marketing is all about relationship building. And one of the most important things about relationship building is that they can trust you not to disappear or go in MIA for weeks and days and months at a time. So be consistent, but yes, always honor, the days that you don't want to be visible, but really recognize if you are doing this too much and you're using it as a sabotage to keep you playing small. You let fears about your appearance stop you from showing up. This was a big one for me in the early days of my business. With a small baby and a 3-year-old, I spent more time looking tired with my hair all over the place than I really wanted anyone to see. And it did actually stop me from showing up. I wasn't posting on Instagram because I didn't have a picture that I could share. I wasn't doing live video. I wasn't getting visible. But I really try hard to work myself through that visibility sabotage because it was a big thing that I knew that was keeping me small. Here's the thing. We all love to share those lovely, glossy, professional photographs of ourselves where we look perfect, but those aren't the ones that people really want to see. They want to see who we really are. And while I'm never going to be the girl who turns up on video or on camera with no makeup on in my pajamas, I do really try to be much more comfortable with showing up when things aren't perfect, because otherwise, I know that I would constantly make this an excuse not to show up. People want to see who you really are. You don't need to be polished. You don't need to be perfect. People aren't analyzing you as much as you analyze yourself. So start with baby steps, because I know this is a difficult one, but don't allow fears around your appearance hold you back from stepping into the fullest expression of who you really are. It's so important. There are so many different visibility sabotages, and whenever I talk about this with my members of Fearless Content, it's amazing how many we can come up with, but these are 5 of the most common that I see all the time. If any of these resonated with you, let me know which ones in the comments, or if there's anything else that comes up for you which you know is holding you back from getting visible, let me know that in the comments as well. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Kate. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. You can check out the next one from me right here, and if you click down here, you can grab a free gift.